Alright, what's up guys? So I'm going to bring you guys a ton of value in, I'm going to try to make this as jam-packed as possible. So I'm going to share with you guys my sniper approach to getting high-value clients. So let me just open this up and make this wide for you guys. So this approach here is something that is really going to make you stand out. It's really something that's going to bring you the type of clients that are higher value, and those that are typically not the ones that respond to most marketers that reach out to them. So because they're the ones that are hard to get, they're really that much more worthwhile because they're going to be able to afford, your packages, whether it's like 2,500, 5,000, whatever it might be that you're charging. And so I'm gonna basically share with you guys how to get them. It will require more of your time, but it will be worth it if you have a high ticket offer, meaning you have something that's above, like for example, like 1,000, 2,000 per month, right? And so what this approach is value videos. Now, you might be asking, what is value video? So value video is basically where you get on, similar to what you see here, screen share, and you share with the business owner how exactly they can improve their marketing. And I'll be going more into the details in the next slide here. But first, you might be also asking yourself, like, why value videos? Like, out of all the things, I could send 1,000, 5,000 cold emails and get a ton of meetings. And yes, you definitely can, and all prospecting methods work. What I'm offering you here is another way to get in front of those business owners you want to get in front of. And keep in mind, some of them might not be, for example, for you. Like, for example, maybe you're not the type of person that you're the most efficient in your business when doing cold calls. You might not be the most efficient doing cold emails. You might really prefer doing calls and talking to people, or you really enjoy providing these type of videos. Like, it might be something that you truly do like doing. And so what I encourage you to do is to try it for your business. Send out a couple videos after I show you how to do it, and see what kind of results you get after that, and what works better and is more efficient for your business. So why value videos? So basically it's the most personal you can get other than a face-to-face, because you're essentially putting yourself out there. I mean, just like you see my screen on here, you're seeing my face, you know who I am. I'm providing value to you. And it's the same thing with a business owner. So obviously they're gonna really prefer, if they were to choose between someone who cold called them or someone like you who showed their face and actually gave them tangible value, that they can actually implement and that they see as valuable, then obviously it's going to be very, very simple, who they're going to choose or get on the phone with at the very least. So it's highly personal. It's bringing value first. So it's using that law of reciprocity, which essentially says that, you bring value first, and people are more inclined to bring value back to you as well. And that can be in the form of a meeting. And you're quite simply, you're standing out in compared to all marketers, because I guarantee you, probably the business owner you're sending it to, especially if it's in a niche that's not too crowded or a lot of people aren't sending it to, you're really going to stick out, and it's really going to say a lot about you. And so what I'm going to basically run you through is the very simple steps on how to do this. All right. So the first thing is, you want to gather a list of business owners, but not just any business owners. You really want to go after people that are already advertising and that are really big fish in their area. So you want to go after the people that are going to be really good clients, have a really strong brand, really good reviews, they're advertising, all that stuff. They're really dominating the marketplace. Those are the type of business owners that you want to go after. And so what you're going to do is, you're going to open up their site, you go to their social media after you've gathered this list of business owners, which, like I mentioned, you can either, I think I mentioned in another video, you can either pay someone on Fiverr to do it for you, or you can do it yourself. Just get a Google sheet, write down the name, phone, and email, and start going through them. If you deal with a VA or someone on Fiverr, give them the criteria. So meaning, get on a screen share and show them exactly what you're looking for. Have something written and also video, and then you'll be able to essentially just have them go through it and then give you the list. So once you have that, you're going to open up their site or social media. If it's someone who's running ads, then you go to facebook.com slash, I believe the site is slash ads slash library. Or you can just type in Facebook ads library and you can see exactly what they're running, and you can open that up and show them a couple valuable tips on what they can implement. If they're not doing that, but you have access to their site, you can go on there and you can show them that maybe they don't have a Facebook pixel installed, or maybe the way that their site is structured is not really optimized to convert. So you can talk to a little bit about that. And an important thing to note also is, like, whenever you're doing these audits, is what it's called. You do not want to like harp them and like kind of just like belittle like what their marketing is, because it's not really going to be in your favor. What I usually like to do is I like to start off with something positive where you genuinely, authentically tell them what you like about what they're doing, and then you can offer like constructive criticism where you basically offer value on what they could be doing to really improve their marketing, so they could bring more customers and clients. And so if it's something that's positive, and you're doing it with a positive intent of helping them to make them more money essentially, then it'll be received well, especially if you do it after you've complimented what they're already doing. And you basically just say like, hey, I did find there are a couple things that can definitely be improved to bring you more customers and more clients. And so you go through some simple things. You open up your Facebook Pixel Helper, for example, which is a Google Chrome extension. If you haven't heard of it already, just type in Facebook Pixel Helper inside of the Chrome store, and you'll be able to get it as an extension. It's free, and you'll be able to see if this business has a Facebook Pixel installed. If you're not too savvy with Facebook ads, if that's not what you offer, you're doing social media management, then you can just go through their social media. You can go through their, for example, website, and just do it that way. Offer tips on those. What you're then going to do is you're going to make a YouTube unlisted video, and you're going to send them that link through email, through text. You can call them up, whatever it might be. I would definitely do it through different channels, because if you're taking the time to make these videos, and you want to make sure you get a reply back, and you at the very least make sure that they saw it. Because if they saw it and then just like didn't want to speak to you, which could happen, then that's fine. Of course, follow up, but if you don't want to be like just constantly pushing and you're getting absolutely no return, or they're telling you no, but you do want to follow up. That is definitely very important. And the last thing here is things that you'll need is the OBS software. So if you type in OBS broadcasting software, you'll find this software that I'm using here for this video here, OBS software. It's one that I've used for value videos, from outreach as well. Facebook Pixel Helper, if you're doing like ads, if you're doing Facebook ads, if that's something you offer, you can show them that they're missing Facebook Pixel, and you can tell them why that's important, what they're missing out on. And a YouTube account. I usually would just do a separate YouTube account for these unlisted videos, and then a list of business owners, which again you can do yourself, or you can have a VA or or someone on Fiverr just pull that out for you. Just give them the criteria. So it's very simple to do this. It just pretty much just takes the time to go ahead and build these lists, and also send out these videos and follow up and all that stuff. But it is a more hyper targeted approach that does bring I would say a better sales dynamic, because these people are basically already knowing who you are, what you do, what kind of value you provide, and you've basically started the conversation in a way that they need you, and they realize that because of the value you provided. And so it's going to be a lot better in that sense. It will be like fewer numbers compared to like if you're doing like a mass approach style where you're doing like cold email or cold email, whatever it might be. But it is something that does also work. It's just a matter of finding what works specifically for you. So I love to hear you guys' thoughts. Like, are you currently like implementing this right now in your agency now? Like, are you doing value videos? What are you doing? Cold email? What's that for you? And if you have any questions, just feel free to post them down below. I hope that this was helpful for you. My intention is to really make these videos as jam-packed as possible and really frame them down so that you can basically get as much value with each minute. So I hope that was extremely helpful for you guys, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.